It's that time of the year again, y'all. iPhone 15 Pro versus a Pro level video camera. How close are these? I do these every year and I'm always curious to know how close that the iPhone could get to a real camera. So the iPhone boasts some pretty significant updates this year. It can shoot up to 4K 60, ProRes log, it's got multiple cameras and it's got computational videography on its side. The ZVE1 has pro level guts. The image quality out of this camera is fantastic. It can shoot 422 10-bit and log, and we got a pro level lens on here. So this one has a large sensor and physics on its side, and now we're gonna see how close these are to one another. Now obviously there's some differences. I'm gonna explain all of that in a voiceover while y'all are watching these comparison clips side by sides from the next day or two. See if you can figure out which one is which. Let's get it. Okay, we gotta talk some nerdy stuff. I tried to get these shots as close as possible, but that's a lot more difficult with one being the actual camera and one being the phone. So there's color science differences, depth of field differences, all that stuff. But I do wanna focus on real quick, the depth of field, right? I know the iPhone has f2.8 lenses, and so does the lens that I'm using on this camera is f2.8, but even though f2.8 is the same when it comes to light gathering ability, it's not the same when it comes to depth of field because the sensor sizes are so much different. So on the iPhone 15 Pro, the sensor in it is tiny, so it's not that easy to get depth of field, meaning the blurry background, unless you get the iPhone 15 Pro Max that has the 5x camera, or you use computational, background defocus cinematic mode. Whereas the Sony ZVE1, because it's a huge sensor with an f2.8 lens, and I'm trying not to get all technical, I can get way more depth of field even at f2.8, even using a wide angle lens. So to compensate and make these shots as close as possible, I had to stop down the camera to like f8, f10 to get rid of a lot of the depth of field, and even sometimes that wasn't enough. But as you can see, they do look very, very similar once you take out depth of field. I got a few more samples I need to show y'all, but I want to take a quick second, put it in the comment section how well or how bad you doing. Are you getting most of them right or wrong? Let me know. Also, if you don't have music, sound effects, royalty-free professional stuff for your videos, your social networks, all that stuff, make sure you check out Artlist. Man, they got music, sound effects, like I said, they even got editing software, they got plugins, visual overlays, video effects, all of that stuff. Hit the link below. You get 2 months free. Let's get back to the rest of the samples, then we'll wrap the video up. Next thing I want to talk about is accessibility, right? Most people can get a hold of an iPhone without paying any money out of their pocket, with no interest over the course of 24 months through carrier subsidizing. Cameras, yeah, not so easy. The other thing I wanted to talk about is iPhones do have the convenience factor. Although the image quality is not as good as a full frame camera, you do have the ability to take it out of your pocket at any given moment and get 3 different lenses plus log and all that stuff from your pocket, and the image quality for what it is great. But there's some benefits to having a bigger camera too. It's modular. I can put on a different lens, I can put on a microphone, I can swap the battery if it dies in the field, I can put in a different memory card, all of those things. Plus I have the benefit of better image quality plus way better low light performance. So I know the iPhone has computational videography, it can do like cinematic mode and all that stuff, but it can't take the place of an actual camera. But it is dope that for certain shots that don't need to be, blurry in the background and all that stuff, the iPhone can stand against a much more expensive camera, which is crazy because everybody can have one. All right, y'all, I'm curious to know your thoughts. How close did the iPhone 15 Pro come to a professional quality camera? Now look, I know I ain't get everything right, I couldn't get all the situations exactly perfectly like for like. I wish I would have had more people in the video, but unfortunately I just don't have a whole lot of help right now, and it's hot outside. I tried to make it as best as I could for y'all. These videos take a whole lot of work, but I'm curious to know what y'all think. Let me know down there in the comment section. I will be down there kicking it with y'all. If y'all haven't downloaded the Blackmagic camera app for iPhone, I got a whole video on it right there. Make sure you check that out, and until next time, I'm out of here. Tight shirt to your Warfield. Peace of chicken grease. I'm out. Peace.